If an issue occurred in the name of Islam, whether it involves Muslims or their religious practices, and if the opposition makes an apology to Islam, then things will go to the next level. To approach Muslims from their perspective, their dangerous Islamic mentality, Muslims will take that apology as a confession. They will interpret it as enemy's evidence. He has sinned, that's why he apologized. He has confessed. So it is our duty to punish him. This is the mentality of a Muslim after receiving an apology from his enemy. This happened to Professor Joseph. Right after his apology, he got the assassination attempt from the Muslims. Whenever an apology was issued, it'll be followed by Islamic attacks from the radicals. Whenever the enemy says the word sorry, Muslims will take him as accountable to be punished. So the real motive behind apology is to mark the blasphemer for death. If India officially declares any apology, then Islamic countries will start the terrorist attack on India. At the Islamic conference, they will declare India's apology as a reason to attack Indians worldwide. They will organize attacks from inside the religion, and it will affect every Indians. From our apology, we have to face more Islamic terrorist groups. Nowadays there are not many bomb attacks in India. But in my younger days, Islamic bomb attacks were normal. But at present, such news is rare, and this scenario will change if India issues an apology to the Muslims. Foreign Islamic countries will take revenge by training their people to invade India for attacks. Not only that, those Islamic groups have a stronghold on our own Indian Muslims. They will brainwash Indian Muslims to fight against India through their Islamic teachings. So this is the main reason why the Muslim world countries forcing India to an apology. So by any means, India should never say sorry to Islam. There is an ayat in Surah 47:35 which says, "So do not weaken and call for peace while you are superior." And Allah is with you and will never deprive you of the reward of your deeds. So apologizing is considered as one's weakness in Quran. But for me, only a courageous man has the guts to accept his fault and make a sincere apology. But in Quran it is the exact opposite. It teaches Muslims never to apologize to anyone, because you are superior. Muslims should not show weakness. They should not go to their enemies for negotiation. The Muslims should make their enemies scared by showing their superiority of power. We should be aware of dangerous materials from Quran. If someone made an apology to Islam, then for a radical Muslim, that apologized person needs to be punished at any cost. Because he just confessed his mistake to a Muslim, so he should be punished by the Muslim. This has happened in Professor Joseph's case in Kerala. After his apology, his hands were chopped off. Muslims forced him to give the apology for his blasphemy remarks on Prophet Muhammad. Many Islamic groups usually force their enemies to apology in the name of Islam. After the apology, they will take it as his confession and execute his punishment according to the Quran. They know, after getting the apology, any Muslims can execute the enemy's death in the name of Quran. That's the only reason Muslims are forcing for apology when it comes to Islamic blasphemy. So if any Islamic issue occurs, no one should make any apology to the Muslims at any cost. We Indians have no issue with them, but they will provoke us in the name of Islam. Sister Nupur Sharma was compelled to say the truth about Islam after she was provoked by Islamists. Islamists will deliberately make their enemies say things about Islam for making it blasphemy. So if they demand the apology, we should ask for the Muslims' apology first, for insulting Lord Shiva. First, Muslims should apologize for insulting Lord Shiva, then only we give our apology. That'll be our stand. Or else the issue will turn into another hand-chopped case of Professor Joseph. We have to approach Muslims from their perspective, their dangerous Islamic mentality. The jihadis' mindset is beyond our thoughts. They have a clear purpose behind every steps. What Nupur Sharma said was facts. She just spoke about Muhammad, that's in the Quran. Prophet went to heaven on a flying horse Burak, it's in the Hadiths. Muhammad married a 6-year-old minor child, it's also in Hadiths. Earth is flat, it's in the Quran. That's all that she said, just by saying Quran how it became blasphemy. Muslims are the only people that accuse blasphemy of anyone if they say Islamic content from Quran.
اللهم عليك ببشار الأسد ومن يوليه يا رب العالمين